4. Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How are you doing? We got a bunch of people already arrived and we're going to go to them right away. There we go. How are you doing, guys?
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I was going to do a subject, but I got too lazy and I didn't have time to do the thumbnail, so I just put it at open night mic. So,
okay, let's start with this, Frank. Is it warm up in Canada now?
yes, it is very warm, and I turned on my air conditioner today to find out that it does not work.
Oh, even in Canada, that's a problem.
So
You're
I
not the only one.
I called the repairman. He came and he said, "Oh, you have a leak. All your Freon is gone."
Oops.
So I told him, "Well, I had a leak last year when the guys came and do the maintenance on it, but they just filled it up." He goes, "What do you mean they just filled it up?" So I said, "Well, they just filled it up." He goes, "Didn't they check where the leak was or if it was leaking?" I go, "I don't know." And I guess they didn't, because it just leaked all through summer. That's why by the end of last summer, it was not producing a lot of cold.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're waiting for parts. So hopefully it won't wait too long for parts, but it's under warranty. That's what I like. It's under warranty, but it is going to finish warranty in July. So I want them to fix it now, but they figured the trouble before the warranty is over. So everything's covered.
Nice. There you go.
How many BTUs is your AC?
I think it's 18,000 BTUs, I think.
Oh, you know what? My 6,000 is weak. I used to have an 8,000 in here, and an 8,000 is what really is needed for even my place, and it's small. I need an 8,000.
Mine is called a split air conditioner. The air conditioner is outside, but there's a box on the wall. It's a wall box.
I lived in an apartment that had 3 heater and air conditioner systems in them, and then I had the fire. They were $1,500 a piece to replace. $1,500.
Let's see, in the chat, we've got Kurtz RC, Swamper RC, RC Propaganda, Joe Girding, Radioactive Scale RC, Kevin Gibbs, CSL RC, Lauren Cronish. What's going on, guys?
If anybody needs an email, send me an email, and I'm happy to send you a link to join in. So at thetankrc@gmail.com, send me an email, and I will reply to you.
I had to tear down my Arma. It wasn't working well.
Oh, poor you. You tore it all down.
Yeah.
Armor is it?
What?
Which
Arma is it?
vehicle?
I have the Arma phase on voltage phase on, you know, that one. The one that was my first hobby car that Shen got me with some guys, and that was the first one after I started.
It's an old Arma.
Yeah, it's a
Phase
couple
on.
of years. Luckily, I can get a brand new ESC for it that it came with it originally, which I was surprised, but it's $40, and that's before taxes and shipping. Shipping from Maine is $1.99. So, but the taxes, I don't know what it's going to bring it to. It's probably close to $50.
See if someone nearby you, like on OfferUp or something, has one that they took out that they want to get rid of cheap.
Who?
Check like on OfferUp. See if someone took one out of their vehicle to change systems, that they're getting rid of at a decent price. Save you some money that way.
Well, I needed the one that had the 3 different battery types.
That's what he's saying, but so you can sometimes find it cheap.
If you go on some forums or other places where people have removed that one to put their so.
I mean, I wanted to. It's too bad I'm having problems trying to get recordings done. I ran my grasshopper at the beach in Edgewater.
Okay, so AZ Froggy was mentioning that this is new from Team Associated.
The RB10.
Yep.
So 2-wheel drive buggy.
Was there
a new version of the B4 buggies?
Oh, was there ever a B9 or a B8, B7? I think there is a 7.
No.
I had a B3. I really liked it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Comes brushless. It's not a bad looking piece.
Yeah, brushless. It's not bad.
And how much is it US?
$399.
400.
No,
That's the
$399.99. AZ.
Yeah, that's with the LiPo combo set up. Without that, it's $335.
Yeah,
Still a lot of money.
$335.99. Get the price right. Come on there.
Oh, come on.
You're missing by a penny.
Ooh.
Darn. And another thing that I saw today that came out that was pretty interesting. I don't know if it came out today, but I saw it. It's the new Blackjack 42-inch 8. Come on, go away, you. 8S boat.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah, that's a ripper.
8S brushless catamaran. That thing must
$600.
be crazy.
We've actually got a lot of guys here in town looking for boats right now.
$600.
$600,
looking.
yeah.
That's insane.
Just a little bit.
And after I watched that, somebody that was subscribed to actually did a video, and he says the world's world's fastest ready-to-run boat, 109.3 miles per hour.
No, thank you.
So from this guy.
Better go on a lake.
I will put the link in the chat. But this is pretty fast, and this is the boat right here. It's Canadian. It's $797, so it should be about the same price as the other one. But when you look at this and you look at that, they're pretty close to the same.
The black one better. I like the black one better.
Yeah, well, this one does come in different color also, white or there's another color anyways.
Yellow
So
and red. You know what? You need to have a surface that's like glass to run that.
but I was looking at the pictures for this, and let me tell you, this ESC that goes in here is nuts because, man, I can't see it right now.
I see a little bit of it.
That Team TFL makes that Bronco too. It's a pretty good company.
Would those ESCs work for a car too?
Yeah, they would, yeah. Well, no, because they're water cooled.
Well,
These
Yeah.
are actually water cooled.
there are water cooled systems for cars these days too. So I guess you could do it.
This is, I think I was reading on the ESC. I don't know why I'm not seeing the picture right now, but I believe it's one ESC is up to 6S. That means you can run this boat on 12S. This is nuts.
No,
That's why
thank
it runs 109 miles an hour.
Like, that's just crazy.
you. Just a little bit.
And I am starting
my
to work
God.
on this thing.
It's like my real car.
Somebody gave me this, so I didn't pay anything for it. So I did not check to see if it runs, but I will. I got the remote for it. So it's got a horn. It's got some features, but if I take the ESC out of there and the servo, that's what I want to upgrade. I will fix the door. I'll probably lose some of the features here, but it would be kind of neat if I did fix it and put a better ESC in the car. So
What
Is it
scale
eighth
is that?
scale? Is it eighth?
it's friggin' huge. Look at this.
The eighth scale. Gotta be.
Yeah, it's got to be an 8 scale, but I
Or
can
it
get
could
the
be
measurements.
bigger than that because the real Mini Cooper is not that big.
Yeah, so it's probably a 5th scale.
Probably it's a 7th or
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it front wheel drive?
I have no idea. I think it's rear wheel drive.
That's a mistake.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
But listen, this is a toy. This is a toy. So
Yeah,
just for the fun of it, of putting it together.
it's been converted.
Yeah. Any of you guys heard of Mammoth Works?
Yes.
I've heard it, but I've never checked them out.
I'll put the YouTube link to that boat. Just
Look
for
at
the hell
that.
of it.
Look at that rim.
Interesting.
This is concept right now. So, but this is crazy what this guy does. He's working on a car. This is
Very-
motor on axle, motor in the wheel.
Yeah.
Hub
Motor-
motors.
So all the motors are actually in the wheel,
Independent.
independent. So he's going to make 1,000 of these cars and start selling them. There's no price yet or anything that I could find, but he's got the electronics set up that you can run this front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or 4x4.
That's a.
Those
si-
look
That's like a.
the- Go ahead.
Go
Is
ahead,
it a
Brad.
fifth scale? Is it a fifth scale?
No, I think it's a 10 scale.
Oh, that looks big for a 10th.
That looks like the wheel type motors they had for the HPI Bajas a few years ago.
Right.
You want to know something? There are actual cars that are coming out that are electric that actually have that type of setup.
So
Yeah.
he's got a website set up already for the launch. Come on.
I bet it's over $1,000.
Mammothworks.com. The next
gonna be-
generation of RC cars. So he's got a bunch of rendered image. So it's going to be nice and flat. It's meant for speed. So there's 4-hub motor, telemetry,
Air-
remote setup. There's all kind of
Aerodynamics.
diffusers in the rear, front wheel drive, all wheel drive, rear wheel drive. You can actually change how much percentage you want in the front or rear. There's so much different things that you can do with this. And here's the prototype on the bench. So mammothworks.com. It's cool reading to actually see what they're doing with this.
I bet you he put that through some type of small little wind tunnel to make sure the body's nice and slick.
Probably.
Reminds
Also,
me of the old Oldsmobile GT experimental car they had back in the day.
look at those tires.
He said he's changed his steering to a better way here in this on Facebook, which is cool.
Is it going to have 4-wheel rear steering too to give it some type of percentage in the rear to spare?
I don't think so. I don't think it has four-wheel steering, because when you look at the rear of it, the rear of it is all like
It's fixed.
locked up. The front suspension is completely different from the rear.
Because a lot of companies, even Bentley and Rolls-Royce are starting to put 4-wheel steering in the rear of their cars.
It
So-
might be for a different model that they're going to do, but I think they want to do some speed run with this and do some stuff. So that's, to me, it's kind of interesting.
I bet you that beats over 202 miles an hour.
And the other thing is, that's just a light. And that's about it. That's the only things I got to talk about. But I will put the Mammoth link into the YouTube.
That's going to be over $1,000 car.
Proline has a bunch of different new tires out there. They got them for Big Rock, Mini B, Mini T, and a few other versions as well. Then, of course, the new Element Ecto that was talked about by Tony the other day,
Okay.
which I actually like that. It looks cool.
What's the
And I gotta
difference
admit,
with
the
that?
transmission is real nice in those things.
What's the difference with the Ecto compared to all the other ones?
The Ecto is like the
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper without a cage, with a
Oh,
body instead.
mhm.
What's up, Big Head?
What's going on, fellas? Who's the AZ?
Big Head is on my stream. Look at that.
I've been on your stream like before.
Yeah, but
Hey, Big Head-
you're here tonight, and with that glare, it's just blinding me. Maybe I
Yeah,
should go bring a
anyway.
shades or something.
I just woke
Mr.
up, man.
Mr. Clean,
Hello, Mr. Clean. There you go, Brad.
Mr. Clean with a beard.
With a
and
beard. Y'all doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good,
Tim
good.
City
It's
RC
getting-
Outlaws, good evening.
Is it getting hot by you? Because it's hot by us.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
I
north
got
of you.
the garage
Gibbs.
doors open.
Hey, Brad, Kevin Gibbs is saying hi to you and to everybody.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin Gibbs. I wish you'd get on the Zoom so I can see you and talk to you.
You don't want to do that. He's got a foul mouth, so he can't be here.
Oh. Sorry, Kevin.
Well, that's what he told me. So,
Mhm.
but if he's still up for the after hour, sometime he does jump in after hour shows. He's done it for other people. He might do it for us, depending how he feels. So,
Okay, Kevin. So you can be foul mouthed after we're off live.
Hey, Big Head, Kurt's giving you a hard time.
Oh, is it? I got to check that out. Okay.
Is Kurt gonna join us?
don't know.
Kurt,
Oh yeah, Proline has a Toyota Supra. Let's go look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
Yay.
It's cool. I like it, but it doesn't help me for any of the things I race. I mean, I
That's
might get
also-
one anyways and just do it up just because I do like that body Supra.
Oh, it's
What, the
for drag
BMW
racers.
one?
So it's
Yeah.
for drag racers. It's not a 180 or 190 or 200. I mean,
Yeah, it's for a slash.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's the new body style that that the Supra has now.
This one, Brad.
And they use the Titan Motorsports car. That real car is one of the fastest stick shift cars on the planet right now.
Oh, that's the old body style. That's the type. Was it
That's
90?
probably because you didn't race
Top
against the unicorn.
No, it destroys that.
I mean, they're already drag racing the new Supras.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's the A80 Mark V. The
That's
rear wing
handling.
right there, that hoop style rear wing,
Mm-hmm.
you get a 3D print file to be able to print that.
Ah.
It doesn't come with the car.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is it black band? That'd be terrible.
And
That-
no, that
that-
one there does come with it, I do believe. But the other style you have to print yourself.
That looks like one of the most aerodynamic pro line bodies I've ever seen.
It's up there, yeah.
It's nice. I like it. The reason I like it compared to some bodies, it's not square. And to me, that's going to give you a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's more animal based in the way it's formed.
Yep.
You know
else
what?
do you-
I believe a lot of companies that are making cars today, they're actually probably doing wind tunnel testing for their bodies because they're going so fast these days and they need the, they
Oh,
need
I
the
should get
downforce.
this. I should get this. The Ram truck, the TRX Ram.
Yes, it's the fastest
new-
full
Oh,
size
it's for the
gas
X
powered.
Max. Darn
X-Max,
it.
yeah.
I need
That
one for
looks
the
good, though.
Stampede.
Yeah, it does.
And you know what? The actual truck is like the fastest gasoline pickup on the market.
There's the new tires, the mashers.
And this one I really like. If I build
Mhm,
a dragster,
drag
it's
bug.
probably going to be a bug like this. That's going to be cool.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could put some
Jack
massive.
would love that. Jack would love that.
Yeah, I like my bug bodies. I've only got a couple.
But look at how they did some type of different formation on the front of the Beetle to give it more aerodynamic look.
A little bit.
Yeah,
It's sloped more.
yeah.
It's sloped more.
Fenders are widened too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got the wide fenders on it.
I just saw a
Compared to
drag
stock.
race. Yes, I just saw a drag race with a Beetle and a Ferrari. I'm talking weight to power to weight ratio, man.
Look at
Are you
that
talking
friggin'
about
wing at the
Dung Beetle
back.
running?
That thing's
Yeah.
sweet.
That's a friggin' wing.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's one piece, or is it screwed on it? Yeah.
They're screwed on here and probably glued here. Let's see.
Yeah.
They could
No,
also
it's
do a
screwed here
shark.
too. So it's
They
bent and screwed.
They could do like prototypes and put a shark fin from the roof down there too to give it even more balance.
I like how they done the paint job, the flames. It's kind of a little, it's just shaded in there.
Ghosted, yeah.
Ghost. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Ghost.
Who could make a good airbrush of that we know?
Not me. I'm not that good
Say that
yet.
again?
Who could do an airbrushing of that car that we know?
I could do the flames like that with the airbrush with the right pattern set up.
Oh yeah.
It's not that hard.
Have you gotten better at your airbrushing?
I'm
Like a
getting
tail.
there.
Sooner or later, people will be sending you bodies to airbrush for them.
Propaganda says he's not a bug fan. Lame to him. Hey, bugs can be made to be really quick and look really cool. My uncle was ahead of his time back in Connecticut, back in the late 70s, early 80s. He had one that had 275/60 15 tires all the way around, covered by the wide fenders and flares and all. Full custom fade paint job on it. It was slick.
I remember hearing stories back in the day, people putting Porsche engines in them and making them look like sleepers and they kicking people's asses with them.
Just to do some house cleaning or whatever, guys, put shout out in one word, and then it will put Nightbot should be putting a link to your website there. So put shout out in one word and in there, and people can follow you and go see you guys.
Like I just did in there.
Very durable RC design too. The bug,
There it is. There's Nightbot. He is at work tonight.
just car design in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, You know what? That the Beetle was. I've talked to people who worked on Beetles, and they say they're one of the easiest cars to put together. It's like they're real easy to put together. I mean,
Hondas.
the actual size ones.
I see
Yeah, I just saw
propaganda
that.
likes Hondas.
Hey,
Hondas.
there's some fast Hondas out there. Check out PFI Speed on YouTube. They build
But
some really cool stuff.
They don't have Honda motors in there, do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, come
1,000
on.
horsepower Honda motor.
Yeah,
Do you know? Did you know that the Type R body engine, when they first came out, that Honda said they would sell the crate engine of it for like $6,500, and that's cheap for such an engine.
Yeah.
There we go. RC Propaganda got a shout out. MMRC just put shout out in one word. There
We
you
put up a pretty
go.
funny video this week. If you haven't seen it, RC Propaganda, you should check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some Hondas that are doing 10 to 12,000 RPMs for racing duty.
They're
Right.
just sub to MMRC, so he's up to 144 or 145. So
And magnified.
yeah,
Magnified.
lawnmower. That's it. That's what
Yeah.
they're good for. Hondas are good for lawnmowers.
That the new Porsche Turbo S going down the road. If you hear those, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just
Dead
kidding.
serious.
I have nothing against Hondas. I'm just toying with you guys.
Oh, I know. Just I'm making an observation.
Yeah.
Adam LZ got one, but I saw one earlier today. I had to go to the doctor and all, and there was one leaving the doctor's office. It was a representative for one of the med companies, and it sounded just like a vacuum cleaner going down the parking lot.
You know what? What's interesting about the new one? It is consistent in its quarter mile times all the time.
Anything can be made consistent, but
Yeah, but most people's runs usually are not consistent time after time after time. That car is, unless it's electric.
no, not always true. But
Hey, Brad,
What?
this is what I just restored past couple of days.
You know that they're coming out with them back in the end of the year, supposedly.
Yeah, but it's more fun working with the original. I got this from a friend. It was all in pieces,
Yeah.
and the body was clear, repro body and decals. And I decided to build it like a runner.
Are you gonna run it?
Nice work.
It's been running. Well, there's a new chassis, but it's had some scratch. And he has 3D printed the front shock tower. That was the weak point.
So, are you gonna get the new one when they come out with it? Or you-
Probably not. And these wheels, they were blue. And
Yeah.
I use nitro
Rick's eye.
fuel. I use nitro fuel, soak it in there for like 2 or 3 hours, and then just scrub it off.
nice.
And it clean at the same time. And I put a Sport Tune motor. That's just a heat sink.
Uh-huh.
To me, a Sport Tune motor, and it's hard to see that, but the Sport Tune motor.
Cool.
And
It's
with
quick
the 2S
that way.
nipple, it's pretty quick.
You know what? I was surprised. Shen just did a video of the Kyosho Scorpion. He put a torque tune in, and it did 25 miles an hour. I was so surprised with that end motor in it. I was surprised it did that fast.
So
Wow.
Joe Girding says go check out his channel. He did put a link there. He did do a shout out. And go check out this video. He's got this car, which is the EX07. And he went 100 miles an hour with it. Will it do 100 miles an hour?
I heard his new video is pretty epic. One that
Yeah,
says-
well, at least one time.
Yeah, bad
Very-
crash, 107 miles an hour.
Yeah, people are getting the fifth scales to hit. I know that people are getting the fifth and bigger scales going over 100 miles an hour these days.
I wouldn't want to get in the way. Oh, I
Hey,
was
Jack.
reading something yesterday. Some guy went into a drag strip and was running his car. It was at right around 140 miles an hour, and he hit his buddy and broke his leg.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I believe that.
Yeah, I put that on my Facebook.
Was that you? I couldn't remember where I saw it.
Was it a compound fracture?
It
Probably.
doesn't say it.
So you said 140 miles an hour?
Yeah.
140.
What car was it? What size?
Didn't say.
That's awful, but at least it was his buddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At least it was his buddy. Was it the femur that broke or the shin?
It doesn't say. It says leg.
Fibula or the fibula?
Yeah. No clue.
And
Wow.
how heavy is the car? Is it?
It didn't say what it was, so we have no
Didn't
clue.
say.
Oh, okay. I
Even
mean,
a 3 pound.
anything, pretty much anything, it's going to cause a lot of damage if it hits you at that speed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1.5, 3 pounds, it's still going to cause that type of damage.
Yeah.
Break a leg, whole different meaning now, huh?
Yeah.
Drag it.
Yeah, break a leg.
And people consider them toys, and they're not toys. You breaking someone's legs with that is not a toy.
Oh, it is just a big mean toy.
You know, I've always gone with the word saying it's a real car, just smaller. Is what I say. That's what they are.
Well, it is a motorized vehicle. Like, you know, technically, you could probably get caught speeding on this residential street. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
Those cops look at me and laugh though.
Oh, I saw a video yesterday. This guy was running a Creighton. I think it was near Williamsburg, Virginia. And a woman complained about him running it in this area that was like in the center of the little town. And it was like a big grass area. I mean, it had to be more than about a quarter mile or more back and forth. And cops kept coming up to him, security, and they were saying this woman complained and It was, you know, and then at the end of the video, he showed the cop playing with it.
Yeah, let the cop play with it. It was an Arma 6S. Creighton.
Yeah.
So here it is, Brad. Here's the ad.
New England Dragway.
Operator injured by a radio control car traveling 140 miles an hour at New England Dragway.
Sorry, the thumbnail just shows an ambulance.
Yeah, it doesn't show a lot of things. The police are saying it was a freak accident. The guy was 37-year-old, was listed in fair conditioning Wednesday after a bizarre accident involving a small model RC.
2 foot long.
2 feet long, yeah.
That sounds about like an infraction, like someone said in the
Is
chat.
this an
Yeah,
infraction or a
7 scale,
felony?
7 scale.
Yeah.
I bet that freaked out the cops and the paramedics when they saw that.
Speed indication is 100% accurate.
Let me tell you, when you lose control of those cars and when it's going 100 miles an hour, there's no way it's going to stop on a dime. Like,
Well, it's
you
a
can't-
projectile.
Yes, it is. It becomes a projectile.
Well, the law of physics, right? Like things will remain in motion, you know, unless if an external force, right? So
Yeah.
once you lose control, you can't steer. You know, it's like a real car, you know.
I'd like to know why that guy was standing in front of it in the first place.
Maybe he was coming back towards him. Maybe he sent it real far, and then he was trying to pass in front of him. Like you always want to be in the center of your drag race, like that. You're in the
Yeah.
middle. So maybe he lost control and it started tumbling. And once that started tumbling at 100 miles an hour, let me tell you, it comes at you at 140 miles an hour. You
You're
don't
done.
have a lot of time to duck.
See, I remember back in the days, I think late 80s, it was those pan cars. Yeah,
Okay.
Brad, like something like those pan cars. But the body was massive on them, 1/10 scale, but proportionally speaking. And they were probably going maybe 30 or 40 miles an hour, but just a little bit of wind, it picks it up. And it's like an airplane. It just lifts up the car and it was just going until it hit something. But
Yeah,
can you
one
imagine
going
multiply
on.
by whatever 4 or 5 times that speed to get 140 miles an hour?
And 3 times the weight.
And plus the weight of the infraction or whatever it is. It's pretty scary.
You know what? I was years ago, a paramedic did tell me that she came to an aid of someone who had her ankle broken by one.
AZ Froggy, what's that company that makes bodies that's close to your place that you say you like?
Oh my, the rep, Delta Plastic,
Delta, that's it.
and it's plastic with a K.
I'm starting to see more things on Camtech RC cars. You guys should take a look at those.
Delta Plastic USA.
Yep. They got bodies for the infractions and felonies and all that.
The Camtech cars, they are using some type of PVC for some of their bodies.
7th scale. So that's for the infraction and all that. These.
That's a C8 body.
Oh, that's a lot nicer.
That's a nice body. Did they haven't sold them with those, did they?
That
After
just came out.
body.
It's an
7th
aftermarket
scale.
body. It's not sold
Yeah.
that way.
That's
Toyota. Let's look at the Toyota. See what it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah, those are slippery cars. That's why they want the aerodynamic bodies.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's a
nice.
speed car that Kevin Tablett's running right there, right?
Yep.
Bill,
I think so.
The CR8.
Yep.
That looks sweet. That looks nice with the.
That should actually be C8R, but they do the CR8 for trademark reasons.
I would like to see Arma actually sell those cars with those bodies.
Why? Arma's
Different-
making a killing right now selling it with the body it comes with.
Yeah, but people, I bet you it would get even better with those bodies.
No.
Oh, that's
Price
nice.
better for sure.
But the price
License-
would definitely go up because of
Licensing,
licensing.
Licensing.
the XRS, which kind of looks like almost like the XJ220, but that's a prototype car. Yep, they're going to those bodies to get more speed out of them.
DR7, that's another Corvette.
Yep. Then the Thunder Truck body.
Thunder Truck.
That's the Ford version.
Welcome in, Jack.
Oh, I just saw the new electric Ford Lightning F-150.
Yeah, don't do nothing for me.
I think it's sweet.
What's up, Jack?
It can light your house for 3 days.
G'day, fellas.
Hey, Jack.
what's
G'day,
going on,
John.
You
Jack?
have the speed run
Big
body
head.
there too.
How you doing? Sang, how you doing, brother?
Hey, good, you?
Not too bad.
Hey, Frank, you should show him that Beetle body.
You probably saw it. The Beetle from Proline?
Yeah, that painted one that you showed.
Drag
Did you
beetle,
see that, Jack?
drag bug. whatever.
No,
The
no.
Proline drag bug.
You like bugs. I'll show you the drag bug.
He likes retro cars. That's why I say that.
I can find it.
Well, it's not exactly retro, but yeah.
It is.
How are
what
you,
it
Brett?
is. Doing.
Hey. Doing?
Yep.
Gagan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you as always, mate.
Yep, you too.
And every time I see you, Gagan, you look different, mate. I don't know what you do over there, mate. You always look different, mate.
There you go, Jack.
Nah.
This
No,
goes on a
no.
2-wheels drive slash.
Yeah, nah.
Why
I
not?
thought you'd like.
Nah. I don't know.
All right.
Your car,
Frank,
your car
It's a
goes.
drag. It's a drag car. I mean, look at how low it sits.
Frank,
Yeah.
go back to Delta and in the search, put in Volkswagen or VW and see what pops up.
I bet it's the microbus and that.
No. No. That blue one right there, they've had for at least 2 to 3 years before Proline had theirs out now.
Okay.
So everyone's saying Proline. That one right there is the one I have for the touring car. That's the black and rose gold I have. And
Yeah,
green.
that's a 2mm.
That silver looks nice.
This is
Joe
for-
said that Delta doesn't get licensed for any of this. I don't know.
They do to a point because you got to think Delta Plastic is based overseas where they don't have to do a lot of the licensing.
Porsche.
They did have an issue with the Chevrolet bomber body by using the Chevy name. So they had to take that off of it and modify the description a little bit. But that's about it.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Mark.
Go to Camtech.
What's Camtech?
It's an RC company. It's based out of England.
Okay, can I finish with Delta Plastic before going there?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
The reason I wanted to know Delta Plastic because it's close to you and you might be able to get it. And you said you know how to paint, so maybe you could paint me a slash body.
Okay.
I'd pay you for everything. That's not a problem.
No, I'm not worried about that. Yeah.
He just
we have
needs to
look and
practice.
see what one you're after and see, get with me and we'll discuss what I can do and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
He wants to practice, right?
Well, sometimes
Practice
getting
is
it
never
from
bad.
somebody else makes it's different. It's their own style and things like that. So
Yeah, I
it's
just shipped one to Texas today myself to get painted.
oh yeah. It's just I'm not sure I want something like this.
yeah.
Hey, that's a Gallardo. Gallardo Lamborghini.
It doesn't say.
Oh, and when you go to Camtech, it's with a K.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So KAMTEC.
TEC. One word.
Camtech Models. Hey, they got a VW.
Yep.
Looks
Got a
like
Jaguar.
It's supposed to be.
That's a
demolition
Jaguar
derby car.
XK120.
No, I mean class wise for
Uh,
wing nuts holding the body on.
Where-
I don't know.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's a demolition derby car.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they do with demolition derby. They have those big friggin' nuts on top of it.
Okay. That's that's not bad.
Yeah.
you like the D90 there.
What's new?
There's a Volkswagen body.
Well,
A
there's
Beetle.
an old Jaguar. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Man, why do they have to make everything so small?
Right?
Look at a Beetle there again. Kyosho VW Beetle.
Not bad.
There's something that looks wrong with the size of this, though.
Yeah, the
It's
windshield
too,
split.
it's too
The windshield's
squished.
been laid back and it's been chopped.
Yeah, it's been chopped.
Ooh, Kyosho Rocky.
Oh, that's old. That's like chain
Yeah.
drive, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish, I'm hoping they come out with that with their Legendary series.
Oh. EK hatch. That's nice.
Look at
So
that.
what is this website?
Camtech.
Oh.
Okay.
With a K.
KAMTEC.
Oh, they make bodies, right?
And kits. They make
They got all
chassis
sorts of
kits.
stuff, it looks like.
Silver and orange. Look at that. They got the Fiesta.
Ooh,
There's a
Ranch
Mark II.
recovery.
Mark II I had up there.
Mark II, where?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the Ford Escort. Yeah, Mark II. Yeah,
Those are actually nice looking body.
yeah, they are. They're great.
I think they say they use PVC type plastic on it, and it's not Lexan.
An Impala body. Yeah. That front end don't look like no Impala.
An old Impala. That's funny.
It's a wagon.
That
Imagine
don't look like no, well, maybe a 61 Impala.
this would look so cool at the drag race. Like you come with this at the drag race and you set that down.
I guess that's on a touring car chassis.
Yeah, they put them on touring car chassis, but I think they also put them on drag. They use drag cars. With I think you could put them on
Well,
drag
you got
cars
different
too.
classes for drag cars.
Well,
so.
no, I'm saying size wise, because if they
Yeah.
had that for a slash bot or slash chassis, I'd
True.
get that all day long for bomber class.
Long wheelbase. I don't know if they have size. Oh, the wheelbase is 250.
Won't work.
It won't work or will work.
For a slash chassis, it will not work.
Okay.
Needs to be longer.
And wider.
I
Yeah,
think you can
much
buy
wider.
those. I think you can get those from England to sell it. I think they will sell to the United States, but I'm not quite sure.
So you're trying to say we don't even know if we can get this in US, and you're making me show everybody?
Right?
Well, you just got to check out. I'm sure there's a place to leave messages about it. If you can, look at that ambulance.
It's fun because
That's in euro currency though. That's in euro
Yes.
currency.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Oh, NHS, is that UK, right?
The euro currencies next to the number there.
Yeah.
But when I look at this
That one.
body, it's a Lex. It's
Look-
not a clear Lexan. Everything has to be painted on top.
Yeah, it's like a PVC.
Yeah.
You can get more information with, and that looks like a Peugeot wagon, by the way.
It does.
There's people who are doing those on videos, or like RC Kicks. He does that too. He's done some Camtex. I think he
Here's
can
some
answer that.
Probably diet.
Yeah, well, actually, when he shows the prices that he paid for them, he shows prices for Australian dollars, US dollars, and stuff. So, like, if he's showing US dollars, I assume they sell to US.
What's that? What is that side tank?
Camtech, KAMTE.
Well, most of those escort bodies come out of Model Sports UK.
Yeah.
That
They come
Fiesta
out of
body
Model
looks kind
Sports
of.
UK. They got all the different
There's
type of bodies from
Nothing
there.
that talks about dragsters or class of dragsters.
Yeah,
for
hot
everyone.
rod.
Hot rods. The Fiesta looks nice, actually.
Yeah, hot rods. That's 112 scale.
Yeah.
It's never going to fit on the
No, it's not.
slash.
10th buggy, 10th 8 saloon, 8
Other shells. See what they
Ooh,
got
why?
for other shells.
trucks,
Trucks,
semi
quads.
trucks.
Nice. A man
Heavy.
truck.
This
Nice.
fan.
Hey,
That's interesting.
So they have their own chassis as well as they make tons of bodies. And that's a sleek van. I mean, it's got a raked window and everything.
But for GM, this is too slanted, but it's still nice.
their nose is too long and too slanted too.
But it looks more aerodynamic that way. So
Well, yeah.
G'day, Alan. Hey,
Dodge
Alan. Lee,
Charger.
how you doing,
They
Lee?
got a-
Good to see you, mate.
280 wheelbase? Man, that's long.
230 across the arch.
look at that Chevy Nomad ABS plastic one.
Yeah.
Oh,
know
TL1. That's just a touring car.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it. I like that for the TL01. That would look good on my TL01 chassis. Ooh. Then the
Look
Corvette.
at that Beetle Baja buggy.
That's a
That's
Dodge
the Charger.
Charger, eh?
Dodge Charger.
That's for the TL01.
Saw the Dukes of Hazzard stickers on the same site too.
Yeah.
ABS. ABS.
Interesting.
I
Yes.
also I have a feeling they use two different types of body. I think they use ABS as well as PVC type plastic. I think they use two different types of plastic for their bodies. Look, VW Corrado. Hey, look at that. Dukes of Hazzard on a monster truck.
You got campers.
Caravan. Nice. Where was that vet body again?
Look at that, a Robin Reliant. You have to get a 3-wheeler for that one.
A
So
Morris
690
Minor van. Morris Minor van.
Yeah.
There, if you look at the pound, you could add maybe $1 or more to the price of the body.
I like that
So
recovery.
they're cheap bodies.
So that's their kits.
That's their kits.
Interesting.
They make a lot of pan cars, but they also make all sorts of other things.
I'll put this in the chat so everybody can go to it.
Number one for RC racing. I like that
Oh.
Baja Beetle.
Don't worry, Lee. I'm going to do a Traxxas, I don't know which one, a video, and I'll dedicate it to you, mate. No worries about that.
Look, they have a Mark One. They have a Mark One Escort with orange rims and a silver body. It looked really nice.
Yeah, well,
Tires and
Camtech
wheels.
UK. They get the it's Model Sports UK. That's if you go to that site, you'll see a lot of these sort of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this
Well,
is direct from
that's where. Hang on, Brad. Have a rest, mate. Take a deep breath. The Escort that I got 5 or 6 years ago, the rubbish paint job that was done on it. Tank remembers it. The blue one. That was bought out of Model Sport UK.
Nice.
Pretty cheap, and then it was painted up for me, but they used the wrong paint, and the paint started flaking off, and blah blah blah. Apart from that, the body's fantastic, awesome, you know.
Eh.
But the paint, they used the wrong paint. I forget what paint he used, but Model Sports UK have they stock all that sort of stuff.
I saw an RC motorcycles too. It looks like they make. I did not know that.
Hey, Jack, I have heard in a couple of the groups I've been in, some people are having a problem right now with Model Sport trying to get some stuff. They won't answer anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I know that's not normal for them, but right now someone's having
Yeah. Don't worry, Lee. It should be the other way around, mate. It's the other way. It should be making me, you know. How are you, Kurt?
Hey,
Okay.
Kurt.
How you doing, Jack?
How you doing there, brother?
Kurt RC decided to join us. How you doing?
Yeah, well, you can get a word in there because Brad's gone to the toilet or something.
Yeah, hurry up and talk about it. Hey, Brad, Jack, I'm wearing my blacksmith.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it too.
Where's yours?
Good on you. Oh, it's somewhere. I think it's in the wash. I think I've worn it out. I've worn it out. Could be another rag coming up. Like Tony's.
What scale is this for the bodies to be so low? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, if the two, what was the wheelbase, 260 or something, 250?
Yeah, it depends on the truck. There's some, because I was on body shells and it was actually written for others. So it's an odd size body shells.
Yeah. I got to ask Big Head, I was in your live yesterday. What were you packing up in that box, mate?
Oh, that was the 11 Charlie bill.
Was that the 11 Charlie, was it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So you sent it out, have you?
Yeah, shipped it out today. Just give Javier the tracking number a few hours ago.
Oh, okay. Good on you, mate. Good stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah, we'll probably start on another one here in a couple more months.
Good stuff, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just down the track there, mate. Make sure you send me one out too, all right?
Okay.
Here's something for you, Sang.
Yeah.
This website has what's called a Tamiya repro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's what Magnify was saying. That's why Brad knows it.
So I guess if you want to find some old bodies like the Mark 1, Mark 2.
I'm more interested in like the buggies body because that's the kind that I restore a lot.
Well, the Volkswagen Beetle looks nice.
Yeah.
Armin Lunchbox body. That's not bad.
Yeah, you're right, Magnet. It'd be too expensive, mate. Forget
here's
about
the
it.
bodies here for the Tamiya.
There's that other SRB chassis. I forgot the name of that particular model. Oh, the Rough Rider.
I'm actually restoring a Manta Ray, so I need that body, the one on the right. Camtech Tamiya, and the one on
this one.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah, I'm looking for that one.
Wow, they make all the Tamiya bodies.
Oh, here we go. Go on, Tank.
Yeah,
Magnet, the
wheels
shipping.
and that.
The shipping would be more than the friggin' body to ship out here, mate. Forget it.
Yeah, but the
Get more
biggest
than a whole
problem is,
car.
Jack, you can't find it nowhere. So
Say if you need it.
it's worth it.
Wait a second. I thought since they did a re-release not too long ago of that car, you might still be able to get it.
I tried, but they re-released it, and then it becomes discontinued a couple of years later. So now it's hard to get. I should have bought it, but then I only got the car about 6 months ago.
You want to know something? Saying I think that Manta Ray will come back again, probably in the next couple of years again.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the body. It's just that it's ugly. I just want to redo a new one.
I did like that black version of it that they just showed.
Hey,
That
I
looks
can
slick.
get this one. I was
Yeah,
looking.
but Tamiya makes that body. I have.
Yeah.
That's on the FF chassis or the old. No, it's long wheelbase M chassis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're correct.
Yeah,
Like an
because my-
MO3 or
what I
MO.
have with like this is my body
Five.
MO3 is shot.
So technically, these bodies that they sell, these good, nice little bodies, they sell them for, if you go to US dollars, they're not that expensive.
Well,
Yeah,
to
but
buy
if they
that,
will ship it to us is the question.
Yeah,
to
shipping
buy
would be a killer.
to buy that here, to buy that actual one you had up there, the 1290. What is it? 1299, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It'll be more
Well,
US.
to me, I'm not talking US. I'm talking Australian dollars here.
Yes.
It's going to cost me $23.74, so it's practically double.
Okay.
That's
Plus
before
whatever
shipping.
what yeah, that's before shipping, and then you put shipping on top of that. The shipping's going to be more than what the body's worth.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be. It's not worth it.
It's only the last resort. Let's say
Yeah.
you can't find anybody else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true, yeah, for sure. If you're desperate, this and that, blah blah blah, yeah, go for it. But the shipping will be anything up to $60,
Well,
$70.
In Canada, there's a company which I'm sure most of you heard. It's a TBG or Team Blue Grove.
Yes.
Team Blue Grove.
Yeah,
I'm in
like
contact with them.
they're pretty much about maybe a 4 or 5 hours drive from my house, but which means that it's pretty close. Shipping is pretty cheap. Like they charge me about $12 or $15 shipping, and
That's
the
not
bodies
bad.
are reasonably priced.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm glad I showed you
but
guys that.
if I'm gonna ship something from overseas to here, forget about it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. You know.
I'm glad that everybody seems interested in it. Maybe you guys want to look more into that company because they got a lot of good things besides chassis and motorcycles that are RC. They have all sorts of bodies and all sorts of chassis. And
Brad, you may remember, or maybe mostly, there's a company called ABC Hobby. I
yes,
haven't heard from them lately, but they have some nice bodies as well. I bought one about 7 or 8 years ago. It's Nissan 300ZX. Anyways, they have a lot of the Japanese 80s sports car. If somebody's looking, I'm not sure if they're still around anymore, but
Yeah, ABC.
Yeah, there are.
They do
They
stuff
are.
with drift cars and all that.
yeah, they make car as well.
Yeah, that van body I had for the drifter, that was an ABC.
Yeah,
but
they're not bad. They're pretty nice, detailed body. I'd say.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Pretty close to the end.
you know what? It's a chance that who knows? A lot of these companies are now producing that. They're now getting warehouses in Canada and United States now. They're actually having warehouses dedicated it. So therefore the shipping and handling could be less
Oh,
because
that's nice.
went right to the warehouse. That's the Enduro, the new Ecto.
The new Enduro.
I like that. It's ugly, but it looks nice. Like same time.
I actually like-
ugly.
Yeah,
It's
it is
ugly,
So
but
ugly
it
it's
looks
cute?
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a good one, saying it's ugly, but it's nice.
Yeah, like one of those. It looks really ugly, but it looks neat. I
Maybe
get it.
if it was black.
I
I
like
can
the yellow,
imagine this.
actually.
You like the yellow mustard?
Yeah, a flat color, army color, or green or black.
Can you highlight Kurt? He's holding up an RC.
It's
Yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
So
It's not the
say.
same thing.
well, it looks
that's
like more of
that's the Rambler or Scrambler Jeep body.
It's a creep.
Oh, that's
body.
nice.
Creep.
it's a creep.
It's pretty much the same thing that they put on there.
Yeah,
It's pretty
it is.
close.
Is it?
You know how
It's only gatekeeper.
Well,
It's got the spring
oh.
arms.
Hey, you got headlights. They don't.
Yeah.
you know how they say it's so ugly it's cute like a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a light. He got a light bar on the bottom there on the bumper there.
Yeah, I put a light bar up front.
Oh, okay, something different.
All it's
some
missing
people
is that
Some people put winches. Some people put light bars.
Yep.
all they did is change the front end on it, didn't they, Kurt? That's all they did.
That one's got
Have to
swing
go,
arms
guys.
in the
Got
back.
to look for some parts again. Good
Yeah,
night,
sway
Jessica.
bars in the back. Yeah.
Good night, Jessica.
Magnify just checked out. Camtech will sell to Australia via eBay, and the Discovery body that Frank showed earlier will cost $90 Australian.
Yeah, what a joke.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see,
it's
it's
ridiculous.
no Brett. It's no point buying RC stuff here, mate. It's no point. It's just ridiculous pricing. Is that with shipping or without?
He doesn't say.
What a joke.
I read it exactly as he typed it.
$90.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, that's Mag. Can't take us out to Australia via eBay. Discovery body will cost 90 AUD. Forget it.
Yeah, that Ecto from Enduro, it's nice. It's got trailing arms. It's basically a gatekeeper without a cage, but just a shell instead. So some people say it's going to be cool because it's going to be not top heavy. So it's going to be interesting to see it on the road. That's for sure.
That's actually what I'm working on.
Yeah, Big Head took his cage off, right?
Yeah, I'm working on finding some body mounts for the
Okay.
body post.
There you go.
Shipping included.
Oh.
Okay.
So $90 shipping including.
So
Still expensive for a body.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It's too bad. I wish someone could buy it for you and send it at a cheaper rate to you.
Or maybe Jack, like
Yep.
maybe if you know somebody else who's looking for the same, you buy 3 or 4 and you combine shipping because they're just bodies. They don't weigh as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
So
True.
you like the Mark 1s and 2 bodies, it sounds like.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I used to have the
Yeah.
the Mark 1. What was it? The 1800 RS I had.
The 200 RS? That's
1800 RS.
Oh. They raced the 200.
Kevin Gibbs says, reminds me of your truck tank. Which truck is that?
Yeah, which one?
I don't think I have a yellow one like that, an
Right.
old looking one like that.
I think he's talking about the body style.
Maybe the farm truck. I don't know.
Farm truck.
Just your hot rod, maybe
Well,
Ford or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, the other Ford. Yeah, but that's a non-road car. The 34 Ford.
True.
we watch the group, our group here. If someone's going to buy something from Camtech and tell us about it, you just watch, Frank. It's going to happen.
Sure, Brad. Thank you, Brad. Really appreciate you showing that to us.
Kevin gives you a bit of a compliment there, Kurt. Nice touch on the light bar, mate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Kevin.
It fits well between that.
The bumper.
Made sure I measured it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I just got would not fit on that truck at all.
Saying the Manta Ray body is on the eBay store.
Oh yeah.
I was saying it's not there.
Sorry.
Sorry, Kagan.
Oh, I was just gonna say Kevin Gibbs is wondering if that's the droop setup, but Kevin or Kurt. Is that a droop?
Those shock. I put those shock keys on it.
Okay. And I finished off my farm truck, put a new back on it, and I took some pictures with some of the stuff that Steph from the LED wheel printed.
Stain looks.
What's happened there? What's happened to him? Don't see him much anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. He's busy, and yeah, we haven't seen him in a bit.
That six-wheel.
Got the outside dunny there, I see, mate.
So you can see the back here. I'm running droop shock, but it still gives me a lot of flex. So I got front normal shocks, and at the back, I'm actually running droop.
That's a short wheelbase, but what was it?
No, it's 12-inch wheelbase.
So what's the
bed?
What's the it's a Chevy, right? Or is it a Ford?
Chevy S10.
Chevy.
C10.
C10, yeah, sorry.
C10.
66, yep.
Is that bed made out of wood?
The back, yeah.
Did you do that? You made the wood bed?
Yes.
Yeah, he showed it so many times.
It's a new one.
That's a new one, yeah. I got
a new one, is it? Oh, okay.
You just stained that one too.
Yeah, I just stained it.
What was the type of wood you used?
Oh, you put the dunny on the back.
Yeah. I didn't tie it down though. It's gonna make a mess if I go somewhere.
That's right.
What type of wood did you use?
Hope nobody's in it.
What's that dumpster? Is it
spruce?
Spruce.
Nice.
Spruce would be a kind of an expensive wood, isn't it?
Well, I did get that one for free. Somebody dropped some 1x2 to me, like little packs, so I can build stuff for the trails and things like that. So I took one plank and I stripped it down to the size that I want. So it turned out pretty good.
Because I think spruce wood would be expensive for that type of usage. I mean, I'd like
Yeah, it needs change
$20,
on oil
$30
stain.
a piece.
Yeah.
So here's the old one that used to be on there. So this is the bigger one.
You can still put it on there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I just have to remove the other one and put this one on. But this
Which
one
holds
has
more.
a back. It's got chains that opens it up, and so it's got magnet to hold it, and it's way more detailed than the other one because it's got sides. It's all sanded, but this one I did not stain it yet. This one was done with pressure treated wood. So
What are you going to stain it? Mahogany?
this one I probably won't. If whoever wants to buy it or get it from me, or if I give it to someone, they can do whatever they want to stain it with.
Nice.
Very cool.
Someone's going to buy it from you and want to paint it mahogany because that's a rare wood.
Magnified.
Football.
I hope he's getting better because I'd like to see him on our screen again.
A new meeting from to Porta Potty.
I see that you got the old Jeep.
Did I show you guys these? I'm not sure if I showed anybody.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a Dodge van pickup.
It's a Jeep Mighty FC concept.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool.
Almost looks like a Unimog, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now,
It's just
is
an
that
SCX10 first generation.
Like the fender flares.
oh,
Yeah, it looks good.
now the body?
yeah, it's nice.
Could you put that on a CC02 body chassis?
No, this is too long for CC01 and CC02. This is
You know, just do me a favor, one sec there. Say, hold it like that. Just stay there. Just stay there. Now you can mistake in the front and the back out of that. Have a look at it.
Oh yeah, without a
Right.
doubt.
You can mistake in that the front's the
Yeah.
left and the
Yes,
back's
yeah.
like a Jeep. Like a Jeep.
Now, who made that body?
Proline.
The wheels
Really?
would be great for Julie setup and that bed. He had a Julie. Didn't you have a Julie tank? He had a Julie.
On my
Sang?
farm truck, I did put dually. I can still
You put a dually on there.
Yeah, it was a dude.
That's nice, Sang.
Hey, Sang?
Yeah.
I heard.
Did you
on
paint
CC
that body?
No,
Did you paint it?
No, I didn't paint it. My buddy actually painted on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So,
on the outside. Oh,
That's how I got it to be flat.
Yeah.
yeah.
So as I was going to say, the CC02 you can extend its wheelbase,
Oh, okay. But
and you can also shorten it to fit CC01 bodies too. They say it can be done.
wow.
So something you might want to look into if you want.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have a CC02 yet.
Yeah, I mean, CC01 and a CC02, I might as well.
Yeah.
I just know that you can lengthen the chassis and shorten it. So
Yeah, I like that.
I did have dualies at the back, and the wheels are here for the farm truck, so I can put these back on. And the way I put these on for dualies is pretty simple, kind of. Is I did buy some brass standoff, so 4mm brass nut, I guess standoff they call it. I think it's standoff they call it.
tubed.
So it's 40 millimeter, 4mm. I mean 40, but I cut it down to the proper length. So it was kind of tricky to find out the length because you got to put it into the rim, put the other rim on it, and then you insert something to find out the proper length. So you actually insert that, and then you screw this to your nut. And then what you do is you take a 4mm bolt, and then put your other wheel on top of it. And then with the bolt, you act just a regular 4mm bolt. You actually capture your nut that you have there. And then voila, you have your dually wheel.
Who makes those tires?
This is RC 4-wheel drive for these tires.
Those almost look like they're an on and off road tire.
They are very good tires. I am so pleased with these in sand, mud, and especially rocks. These tires, they grip, and they kind of have a good thread pattern. But the plastic, the rubber is so nice and soft. It's crazy, and they're called gladiators.
They look
And-
like Weapons axial rims.
They look like they'd also get good traction on wet pavement.
RC four-wheel drive gladiators. I don't know if they're still available, but I do have 6 of them. So
That must be pretty good because RC4 they're not cheap, mate.
Yeah, and like I said, the tread pattern looks like it would be good in snow and wet pavement.
they're pretty good. I was surprised how well they actually did on the truck when I had it on there.
Do you know what tire company they base those tires on?
Nope. Do not know. I can look it up.
I saw a couple places and they're showing out of stock.
So they still make them. Didn't say they're discontinued, so that means they're going to get them.
Yeah.
What are you working on, Big Head?
You're muted.
You're
when
muted.
talking to us.
You're muted.
Took the cage off the gatekeeper and I'm gonna put a regular body on it because
Ah.
that cage is just way too heavy.
I
Kind of like what you just saw, the Ecto or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, you want it like the Ecto.
I don't find it heavy. Like I like my gatekeeper and the way it performed. Like I was climbing my big steep hill and side hilling, and I don't find it heavy at all. I don't know why people find it heavy. To me, it was nice. It's weird.
Wasn't it made to do rock hopping at a fairly good pace?
It's a rock bouncer. It's made to go fast and and just bounce off the rocks. It's not meant for competition rock crawling because it's not a rock crawler. It's a rock bouncer. Gladiator. I don't think those wheels are available anymore from RC four-wheel drive.
I don't see them.
Too bad, because people have Gladiator bodies. They probably were on Gladiator tires.
Gladiator radials. No, I don't see it there.
Oh
Darn.
well.
Danny Tremblay says, I love my gatekeeper.
Yeah, it's
And how many people like the Rift?
a lot of people like the Rift. I find a lot of people are not using the Rift in the right situation.
Yeah.
Too many people are thinking it's going to be like a Slash or a Creighton or whatever. Like, no, it's not. Like,
By looking at it, I could tell it's not for that.
They put a big enough motor in it for that, though.
yeah,
Well, it's a rock bouncer.
It's
What
got
supposed
some.
to be.
It's got a lot of power though for a rock
Yes.
bouncer.
yeah, it
Yeah.
does a lot of. Well, when you get to that hill for a hill climb, you need that power just to.
You can see the whole body just tweak though when
Yeah.
it takes off. It just goes, whoo, almost flips right over on its side.
Mhm.
I think you
It's-
have one, right?
Me, no.
No, you don't have one yet. Okay.
It's made to go up steep hills quickly and go over rocks quickly.
Radioactive Skill RC says picked up the SCX-10 3 Gladiator yesterday.
Nice.
Starting my look-alike build for my 1-to-1 Gladiator Mojave. Cool.
And it's too bad you can't get the Gladiator tires for
Uh,
it.
if you hear a click in the transmission, go in. There's a lot of how to fix it, but there's 2 gears in there that you got to make sure that they're put in there properly,
Oriented.
oriented properly. Yeah.
Speaking of diffs,
Look at, is that right, Big Ed?
No, that don't work. It does for a little while, not long at all. What you have to do is take a SMT 10 transmission and put in there and buy a skid plate from Bauhaus.
Change it out to the old style transmission 3 gear.
Yeah,
Get
probably.
rid of that
It
tranny.
has to be a way to make it shut up. It's
Danny's
Right.
RC put something up about fixing the clicking in his SEX 10-3.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of diffs, when I took apart
And
the
what?
diff,
Sorry, Brett.
speaking of diffs, when I took apart my Arma, that diff has 6 gears in it. Planetary gears.
Oh yeah.
No, it has 4, and then it has 2 in the side where it goes to the out shafts.
That's normal.
So it's 6 gears.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah, well, I plan on putting some sticky to make it perform better and spin out less when I want to use it properly. Probably gonna get some tackier grease to put in it so it doesn't do that so often. Make it like a limited slip.
That won't always prevent it from spinning out. A lot
I
of
don't
that
want-
has to do with throttle control.
Yeah.
I want it to diff out less. So
No, you want it to diff out less, and here you go. You fill it with oil.
I don't have anything that would hold that oil in. It has to have a thing to hold the oil in. A gasket. Yeah, it has to have a gasket to hold it in.
Radioactives RC says it's the spacer for the 2-speed. That's what I want to check. I borrow my buddy's, the one I reviewed a little while back on my channel, which was the Gladiator, the red one. He lent it to me. I reviewed it. I tried it on the trails. That's what I want to do. I want to play with that gear shift and see if their click goes away if we play with that gear shift. There's some playing I want to do with that transmission. So I want to tweak on it. I want to have fun with it. So I've asked him to bring it here, and he's more than willing. So I'll be tinkering with it.
It could be something as easy as it just needs an extra shim in there.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Magnified. You'll be okay. Magnified said he kind of had a little bit of a heart attack. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope he's going to be okay.
He's
Yeah,
joking.
because he said he heard that you actually worked on an RC. That's why you had a heart attack.
Oh, okay. So it's a joke.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
That's something Jack would say.
I spent most of my day at the doctor today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Regular doctor, and then I had to stop by my heart doctor to get something straightened out. And all of a sudden they want me to stay and put me on and hook me up to an EKG. Yay.
That's a 30. It takes longer to hook it up than to actually get the.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
nothing
want to come home and eat ice cream and pet my puppies.
nothing like 9 or 10 sticky pads on there, Brett.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still finding glue.
Yeah, I've also when I've had something like that done, I've always found more of the things that they put on me, still on my body.
There's that.
Yesterday on Big Head's chat, video chat, I was playing with the 64 on his channel, making it dance.
Cool.
And does Big Head like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Are you gonna get one?
No.
No.
Yeah. I'm just strictly into crawlers. I'll bash every now and then, but nah.
It is different. It's not for everybody, but man, it's just nice to look at. Just
Yeah, it
work
is
they've
very
done-
detailed.
The work they've done on that body is just crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen one of the Team Associated dirt cars.
The
or,
dirt cars,
street
okay.
stocks.
Yeah, we're going to be running those as a box stock class in our group. You can change your radio and the battery ends on it, and you can mess with your shock fluid, but electronics and all that, tires, all that out of the box has to stay the same.
What car is this we're talking about?
SR10, the new.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
Yep.
the street stock car. Yeah.
Yep. So, guys have been running them. They're okay. The tires need some work, and then the tuning for the shocks. But they did a deal. They had like 6 of them that ran at the M&M Mile, as the guy calls it, his backyard track, this past Friday, and I guess it was a pretty cool race to watch.
People thought it's actually a DR10, and then someone showed nope, the DR10's got a longer body, longer chassis.
Well, DR10 is the drag car.
Yeah. But they thought it was the same car, just different, set up differently. And then someone had to show them that the chassis is longer on the drag car.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, not by a whole lot, but yeah, you can tell the difference. But yeah, we had a guy pop on the group saying, what do I have to do to the DR10 to get it to run with this class? And it was a autocorrect error because he had been talking about both of them, and the DR10 was the last one he had talked about. So it changed it on him. And we're all like, I hope you mean SR10. He's like, yeah, I hate my phone.
I get that problem sometimes too.
So, yeah, but
I
yeah,
want
it'll be
to-
interesting. We're running tomorrow up there at Mike's house, so I might stop by and check it out.
Are they available? They're shipping and the people
Yeah,
have
they're
them
out
already?
about.
No, they're out in the hobby shop because I walked into my hobby shop and they were like, "Hey, we got a car that you might be interested in." And I'm like, no.
It's not.
No.
It's cheap. It's not cheap. It's
They saw
expensive.
you coming, eh?
Yeah, it's
Oh
what,
yeah.
340, something like that.
Maybe one day. Maybe John one day will do that.
And of course, the low C drag roller is out and available.
I imagine they'll put a kit out sooner than later too for the SR10.
Yeah.
I don't know if they will or not, honestly, because a lot of guys are going to do like what we're going to do and run it as a box stock class,
Mm-hmm.
like an
Well, the
introductory set.
DR10 came out as a RTR first, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but a lot I've noticed with them for their dirt racing stuff, they leave stuff as RTRs. They don't really do much for kits, but they do a lot of different pop-up and accessory parts for it.
Nice.
Now that SR10 is brushless, right?
Yeah, it's like a 3300 kV.
The new associated buggy that's ready to run, or did you build that one?
The new is ready to run.
Okay, I assume they'll make a rolling chassis eventually,
Maybe.
Yeah.
or
They
a
usually
kit
do
form.
for all their classes anyways.
They bring out the ready to runs and then they bring the kit form out.
For some things, yeah.
I would assume they would do that with that car eventually.
Kevin
Time
Gibbs
will
says
tell.
his bomber is good enough for him, for me. So he likes his bomber, so he's not going to change it.
Bombers won King of the Hammers this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Bomber class did, yeah.
Oh, looks like Jack Wu from One-Fi is going to be able to send me one of those lights to go outside. One-Fi started selling some LED lights to go outside your house, and they got a sensor on it, and they're rechargeable and blah blah blah. So
Cool.
he put a post only in US, but I just replied. He just messaged me. He goes, "Do you want one of those lights?" I go, "Yeah, but I'm in Canada." He goes, "Not a problem." Okay.
Is it solar powered? Solar rechargeable?
Yeah,
Okay,
solar rechargeable.
nice.
Emergency light. So I'm going to put one of those in the back because I got a bunch of animals that comes and dig up my yard. So maybe if a light comes on, it's going to scare them.
Yeah, I got one like that from Walmart the other day for $10.
Okay.
It's bright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So real quick,
Let's see.
this is what he's getting. He's got one
Ooh.
like this.
oh, there you go.
That's nice.
That's
Mine's
a
just
nice
a single
one.
panel.
That's
Those are cool,
another style. And this is another style.
Nice.
So they're kind of cool.
Yeah, that one looks like it'll throw a lot of light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually asked him to make a small battery like that fits in the gatekeeper because it's got a small tray, so you need a shorty pack.
Yeah.
So I told him I need a 3S shorty pack. He goes, "For what? Why do you need those?" So I said a lot of trucks are starting to want them or need them. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is true. That
hey,
is
Bucks
true.
RC, how you doing?
What's up, Bucks?
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby, what's happening?
Bobby changed his name. It used to be Bobby's RC, right? He changed it to
Yep.
Bucks.
He'll always be Bobby's RC to me.
That's true. If you want to come in, somebody can send you an email or send me an email. Big Head, you still got Bobby's email? You can send him a link. Maybe he can jump in. Forward him the email. I don't have his email with me, so.
He said Buck's his nickname.
Yeah.
Okay. Magnified says, did Kurt just fall asleep? I don't know. Did you fall asleep, Kurt?
Am I asleep?
Yeah.
No, he's just
Yes,
looking
you're
down.
dreaming, Kurt.
Looking down at something. That's why it looks that.
I'm looking at my phone. That's why
Uh-huh.
I'm multitasking.
Kevin Gibbs says all he runs is 3S short packs,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
wheel trucks.
I just picked up a new one from the hobby store, so
Nice.
my fault. I kind of blew the other one. I kind of screwed up the other one. I left it in the truck for 4 months. Plugged it.
Whoops.
So it was completely dead when I unhooked it.
Just a little bit.
I plan on buying more of those short packs to fit my particular cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if my Arma will take a 5,000 regular square pack, hard pack, because it goes in the tray. It would fit in the tray, but I have to find one with a Dean's plug because I do not want to try to solder a Dean's plug onto it. Because I don't trust my skills anymore than that. I used to be better at it. I used to have better working soldering irons.
I hate soldering on batteries.
Yeah, it worries me that I'm going to screw the battery up or something.
That's why I do it, and I've got my door partly open, so if I do mess it up, I just throw it outside.
Big Head, can you recommend any soldering irons, Big Head?
Yeah, do y'all talking about soldering irons?
Yeah, did you figure out your soldering iron?
Yeah. Koto, and use the discount code RC10 to save 10%.
Cool. And it works good for you now? I know you had a problem with it at the beginning.
Oh, that was because I was used to a fat tip, and I had a little skinny tip on there. And the surface area means a lot when you're desoldering.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's been working pretty good. I like it.
Good.
What was that, mate? Was that a bit of advertising, was it?
Can we get a hug too? We need a hug too.
Change of voice there, mate.
Yeah.
Can we get a hug? Come on, John. Share the hug. Share the hug with us.
Which John?
John Martin. There we go.
There.
Group hug.
Group hug. There we go. John Martin's wife gave us all a hug.
Yeah.
Keep
He
your
did
husband
that on purpose.
keep
Let
your
me
husband
guess.
happy, eh?
Let me guess.
Oh,
Oh,
where'd you
shit.
get the French fries?
There you go. Keep
My
the butt.
leftovers, like I got full.
She
Cool.
fed the other half to the dog on accident.
Well, the dog helped himself when he's not supposed to, so he got in trouble.
Are those Arby fries? Because I know they have some crinkle cut ones now.
No.
Those and then,
Air fryer.
Oh, I use the air fryer all the time for my fries.
So I sent a link to Swampers RC. He wanted a link, so hopefully he's still watching. He's gonna get the link and maybe come in.
Hey, Bill
Yeah.
Boynton.
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen Bill for a long time, mate.
Yeah, he asked me for a link. I just noticed the email, so hopefully he's still there. So hopefully he'll come in.
Maybe he's got something to show us.
Maybe. Yeah, I think he does. It's his Ford truck he's been working on.
He's been building,
Yeah.
And I sent the link to Bobby's Messenger.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You got a decent crew again tonight.
Cool.
That's because I'm here, Brad.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack. Everybody loves you.
We're not worthy. We're
Like a
not
moth
worthy.
plane. We're all drummed.
And
Had
Green
to do
Frog
it,
has
Jake.
his door closed, so we don't see the monitor behind him, or he doesn't have that green screen.
Yeah, but I'm just fascinated by his Masonic bricks always in the background there, Kagan.
My truck, Klaus.
Yeah.
They saw them on Amazon. They're the first two I saw.
Good
But they
old
look
Masonic bricks,
almost
mate.
fake. Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
like a cat. Looks like a closet door to me.
It is.
Yep. It was hard to find that backdrop, the closet door backdrop.
Well, at
Shorties
least it
are
doesn't
hard to
distract. At least,
Mhm.
at least it doesn't distract.
Radioactivated RC says shorties are hard to find here in Western Canada.
The hobby store in Elyria. So when I got my grasshopper, they sold me one.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts in Western Canada are you at? Probably Alberta or maybe in Saskatchewan.
Isn't Saskatchewan more like the middle of the country?
Yes, but it's still west of Canada.
Yeah.
Well, west of me, anyways. Kevin Gibbs says he switched to Spectrum. A lot of people don't like them. No, a lot don't like them. Yeah. But they've been great for me. I have no problem with Spectrum. It works great.
I think their battery technology has gotten pretty good.
Okay.
Their motors are
No good.
their motors are crap. I'll tell you that much.
The motors may be crap, but the new radio they used in the Armas are good. They like
There's just
that.
a manufacturing flaw or something, and once they get quality control back under check, it'll be better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I had that one that I blew up the bearing in, and they're replacing it. I just priced it just for the heck of it. It was $84 motor. I just checked, and the price has jumped up to over 96.
yeah,
Why?
price going up on everything.
Yeah.
It's because of inflation. It's terrible.
No, I'm talking. This is a matter of a week that it jumped up almost, $10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that might be an issue with everybody. You might see some of your electronics and stuff like that, and motors and stuff doing a jump in price.
RTR prices going up a bit for everything, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, somebody was saying it's the uranium or uranum or whatever it is, or something like that. The cost of that has gone up.
Gotcha. Some rare earth element of some sort.
Yeah. And then there's something with the trade tariffs or something or other changing too. That may have driven the price up too.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff driving prices up right now.
Yeah.
So
Gotta love supply and demand.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, but things are starting to get more normalized with the things.
Again, no, they're not.
Well, with the mask stuff, it is.
No, they're not. For that, we will agree to disagree.
95 said global silicone shortage.
Silk too. Furniture companies are hurting.
Oh yeah.
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 Yep. Some different auto manufacturers are having problems because they can't get chips for vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's because Apple bought them all up.
Well, everybody's getting in trouble. Like even the guy from the my air conditioner, he says he walks into the parts store and a lot of shelves are empty. Like people are not getting parts. There's a lot of companies that are working with only half the people or barely skeleton screw. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy how everything is thinning out. So
it's so stupid. It's with how they got the unemployment here in the States. They're giving everybody the extra $300 on top of the regular unemployment. No one's going out and getting a job.
Yeah, well, a lot of states are starting to drop that.
Well, yeah, I know that they're starting to put the thing where you got to be actually actively looking for a job now. I know Michigan's starting that at the end of the month here. Yay! I can probably get a day off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you looks like you haven't slacked off in the casino.
Oh hell no!
I'm hoping John gets to do his own thing soon.
Hmm.
Still working on that, John.
It's coming. It's coming.
Good.
Matthias. RC just jumped in the chat.
Hey, Matthias RC. He says, little late, but hello, everyone.
John's gonna make
He's
himself
he's
self-employed.
in Europe. In Europe, mate.
Yep. Just like Jack. Jack's in Australia. It's early for him. It's
No, it's not. It's 1:04 p.m.
1:04 p.m. Oh yeah, you're tomorrow right now. Again.
That's correct.
Still early compared to my time.
He mutes himself right away after.
So since we're gonna pick on Jack like that, so what's the lotto numbers tomorrow so I can win the Mega Millions?
Well, I did post them the other day in a chat. I can't remember, and I said to someone, if you win, you make sure you give me a cut, and don't leave the world. Who was that? Kurt? Was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
I told him not to leave the world.
Oh yeah. I usually get a quick pick, but I think I'm going to change my the way I pick my numbers because it's not working. I'm not getting rich.
All right, I'll put them in the chat. These are the numbers I always take. Here, look.
Yeah,
That laugh, I've got a couple of divisions. That laugh, I've got a couple of divisions out of these numbers. Don't worry about that.
No, I was laughing at me. I wasn't laughing at you.
Oh, sorry. Well, you won't be laughing if you take a lottery ticket and you win.
There. No, I was laughing. I'm like, okay, where did I put this stupid thing? And it was right in front of me.
Yeah, because I'm in the future. You guys can go out and buy a ticket. Here, there you go.
Those actually aren't far off numbers I normally pick.
There we go.
Chip shortage. What's that magnified?
There's
So
a missing
tomorrow's
comment.
numbers are 3, 8, 13, 22,
We have 6 here.
38, and 42.
Oh, do you want an extra number?
One more comment,
Bonus
please.
number is
Need the mega nine.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I did miss. Sorry, I did miss a number. The other number is the Masonic 33.
33. Come on, get
Yeah,
it up.
I thought so. Okay, yeah, that was. I thought I missed it. Good old 33, mate.
Cool.
I get it in there.
So make sure you take those numbers, and if you win, remember, don't leave the world. I want to see you.
So this is what a guy looks like when he's working on his tiny trucks. You're muted, Big Head.
You're
We're just
muted, Big
looking
Head.
at you.
I'm very much confused.
Looking at
puzzled?
you, looking confused
Puzzled.
and puzzled. You're holding the manual upside down.
Yeah.
Inside out.
Made you look.
Made
Made
you
you look.
So the funny part is he looked.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Bob
it's
came in and left.
upside down.
Well, the shocks are not even attached to the shock tower. There's a problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems here. We're working that.
You're
We got
working
all-
on it?
Frank got teeny little shocks.
Hey, Siri, turn on the icon lights.
Oh, you have to get
Alexa.
Oh, Alexa. Alexa, turn on the icon lights.
You have to set a little louder.
Alexa, turn on the icon lights.
I think you had to wait. Pause in between the A word and what you want to tell her.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well. Somebody else say it.
Alexa, turn on the icon lights.
I think you just blasted Alexa's ears.
Turn on the
If she called her Siri, she's not going to do it for a while.
Hey,
There you
there
go,
they
the
are.
lights are on.
Different
Right,
ladies'
turn right.
name. You're in trouble.
You can tell it to turn color too. Change color.
At orange, it was orange, and now it went to red before.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they
that's because he's
turn the
mad.
icon light to purple.
Purple.
Oh my God! Oh, he went to blue. Buck keeps leaving. He tries to get on and he leaves.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, problems.
He don't have good internet.
And
He's
now
out
he's
in the backwoods of Tennessee.
Where's Tony? He's not in the chat.
not tonight. No.
No.
He's been busy.
Yeah.
And Jake is not there either, which
See that tiny monster truck 3D printed body he did for the 24? He picked up from
Oh,
some
the chassis, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it turned out
cool.
pretty good.
Well, hopefully he brings that to Axial Fest. I want to see that.
It probably will. It's an axial, so there's no reason why he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Buck's still trying to get in. He probably
Mag-
wants to take Buckshot to the Buck. Do it.
Magnified says the world is in the grip of a global chip shortage.
Yep.
Looks like John Martin keeps eating them.
Buck's still having problems.
Funny. That's funny.
I'm innocent.
Well, you were just eating a bunch of them.
You're talking about the French fries.
French fries, yeah. We call them chips here.
UK.
They did in the UK and Britain and Australia. And I think you guys call potato chips something else. I know that.
You have blooming onions in Australia, Jeff?
Crisps. You call them crisps.
What's that, Kagan?
Do you have a blooming onion in Australia?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay, so it is legit. They have it at Aussie. What's it called? Australian
Outback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse.
You have an
Yeah.
Outback in Australia? You have an Outback restaurant?
I don't think so.
We have an Outback restaurant in Australia. We have the Outback here.
Yeah, I know. You have the Outback there, but I wonder if you actually have the restaurant called Outback.
Ah, it's probably-
Brad, it's called a restaurant there.
Called a restaurant there.
That's correct there, Kurt. No, good one, mate.
I like the blooming onion. It's pretty cool, especially with that sauce. That sauce is nice too.
Yeah.
And I bet you Jack could cook one up pretty good too, since he says he's a good cook.
I said I'm a good cook.
You used to do videos of your.
I said I'm a good cook. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, because you used to have a channel.
It was
where you
part.
showed
It was my job for over 34 years. Well, what do you want me to do? It was my trade.
Yes. So, and you're probably for 30 years. You're probably really good.
I
at
make the best onion rings. Yes.
And a blooming onion is a different type of onion ring. It's kind of.
I make a batter. I make a batter first, and then what I do is when I put it in the batter, the onion rings, then I crumb it. So the batter's got spices in it and herbs and whatever and blah blah blah, and it's a beer batter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised not you don't have more people come to your house to get your cooking.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about that. I've had a few people. Don't worry about that.
Magnified says they do have Outback Steakhouse bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
I wish we all could go to Jack's place and have him cook for all of us.
No, that's too many people.
Doesn't mean Jack couldn't do it.
What do you mean I can't do it?
Not that he
I
could.
said it doesn't mean. I said it doesn't mean you couldn't do it.
More that he wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. So how many people can you host for dinner at your house?
How many people? As many as I want.
Actually, his place is quite big. I've seen him walk to it. His place is bigger than you think.
Restriction wise, we're talking restriction.
COVID nowadays, how many people can you?
Oh, forget it. Forget about that idea.
But when that stops, then I'll have big parties just to release this frustration.
You mean like you mean like you're just normal here? You mean I can invite who I want? No problem.
And how many would you want to deal with? That's the question.
We're trying to say how many could you cook for?
It depends. It depends who they are. You know, it depends what friends.
One Brad or like 100 people, right?
Me and 100 people.
That's funny. That's funny. I just want to. Can I just share the screen for 1 minute, boss?
Yeah, I got it enabled. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I got my finger ready to cancel it, just in case it's not something good.
It's
yeah,
like
right.
Jack would actually do that to you.
Really?
Yeah,
It's actually, you know what it is? It's actually food porn, mate.
Oh my
okay.
God, it's gonna make me hungry.
That's not fair.
These, I'm telling you now, these are the best onion rings you'll ever have. Trust me about that. Can you see that?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I just see Brad.
There
It's
it goes.
coming.
It's going now.
Thanks,
Coming
Kurt.
up.
Can you see that?
It's coming.
No.
Not yet.
There
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like the color of pretzels, which is interesting.
No, they're golden brown. They're golden brown. Mate. Well, golden orange, the way I do them. But there's a beer battered first. So I beer batter the onion rings first. And then I put them in a crumbing mix with different kinds of herbs. But the beer batter is actually got, I think I put about 8 different types of spices and herbs in it.
Wow.
Of course, it's a Foster's, right?
He hates
No,
Foster's.
no, mate. If I start pouring that Foster's on that flour, mate, I'll tell you that flour's going to burn, mate.
I bet you could make the sauce that they have at that restaurant, though. Oh, I think it's mayonnaise based.
Yeah, maybe horseradish and mayonnaise or something. I don't know what's in
Yeah,
there.
it's that mayonnaise based with horseradish.
How
and
do I
stuff.
stop? How do I stop sharing the screen? How do I stop sharing this?
Don't stop.
Upper corner, I believe.
Yeah, I got the wrong screen up.
If we had all of us there, you'd have to make quite a bit of it.
Well, when you look, you're going to get, like, say, from one good size medium onion or a large onion, you're going to get a lot of rings, mate. You're going to get a lot of rings out of it once you start slicing it. I mean, that's probably that there is probably, I don't know, maybe not even a quarter of an onion right there.
I look at you and I look at you and I see a gourmet chef.
Look, it's home cooking and working in restaurants and stuff is two different things. Why two different things?
Yeah.
You should do a cooking YouTube thing. I bet you'd get a lot of subscribers for that. Food does pretty good on YouTube.
What do you think I just showed you, Tank?
You should do that.
Well, you think he's giving you a hard time?
I think you should do that. Like,
what do you think?
Get a
What
lot
do you
of
think I just?
subscribers if you did that.
No, I haven't. I've got a lot of viral videos going at the moment with the shorts, but with shorts, apparently they stop at a certain view count that I've worked out.
Okay.
I made a homemade pizza and I posted it. In one day, it got to 2,500 views, and it just stopped.
Wow.
It just stopped completely.
That's still very quick.
Stopped
2,000.
It stopped completely. So some of the videos that I'm posting, I can't do long cooking to start cooking and to do videos. I've done a few. They take too long. Camera angles, position this, position that. Yeah, I've got to move it. It takes all night.
Yep.
So the shorts is quite easy. Just cook something up, present it, blah blah blah, but I've had a couple. I made a dumpling short soup, which is an Asian soup, or kind of an Asian soup. That got me 1,700. The pizza got me over 2,500. And I think I got another one over 1K, something like that. But shorts are all right, but they stop your shorts views for some reason. And also, you get a lot of dislikes, and they take away likes as well.
Okay.
That's what they do. You know, it's just and then all of a sudden your dislikes disappear over time, and then your likes go back up somehow. So if you're doing shorts videos, just You know, if you've got a bigger channel, it's different. You're going to get more traffic. I've only got 130 subscribers on that channel.
Yeah.
That's my nature channel, by the way, Tank. I thought you were subscribed to it.
No, not the supper, the dinner one. No,
No, it was a Jack's Nature and Music, and I just added food.
Oh yeah.
Say Food Nature, isn't it?
Well, you're on there, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on there. That's right. Yeah.
It'd be
That's
cool
right.
to see. It'd be cool to see Jack have his recipes and stuff or stuff he makes that's in the store.
Look,
cool.
I'm gonna put tickets on myself, but I make the best. You forget about KFC. I make the best fried chicken you'll ever have, mate.
I've heard the KFC, so that's not hard.
It's not hard, yeah. I hear you, Brett, but I put 13 herbs and spices in mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I've actually seen. I don't know. If people have seen. I know this is not RC, but
Sonic
do
recipe.
people actually know how KFC do their chicken? Anyone ever seen it?
No, how they do it?
A little bit.
Yes.
It's pretty basic. I mean, their mix is already shipped in.
Yep.
Even the workers don't even know what's in their flour mix.
Yep.
But what they do is once their chicken is all segmented and chopped up and blah blah blah, wings, thighs, all that sort of stuff, drumsticks, they put it in a big bucket of water, right? And they leave it in the water for a while, and then all they do is they take it out of the water and dry it out, and then just chuck it straight into the flour mix. That's it. But there's a technique that they do.
3 times for everything.
No, I think it's 3. Is it 3 or 4 times or something like
3
that?
times.
Anyway.
3 times.
So it's a way that they mix it in the flour, which is absolute crap to me. Once you got that flour on there, you just chuck it straight in the fryer.
Yep.
And that's how they do it. There's no batter. There's no buttermilk. There's no nothing. It's just straight out of the water. Yeah, I think so, Magnet. I think it's Steagles. I'm not too sure. But I think
What do
so.
you do?
Well, I make a batter. I make a batter up. What I do is when I do the flour mix, when I've got all my spices and herbs in it, what I do then is I halve the flour mix. So I take half of it out. Oh, you found it, did you? I take half of the flour mix out of it, put it in another bowl, and then I've got my dry flour mix ready to go. So when I coat the chicken, but in the other bowl, I crack in an egg or 2 eggs, depends how much flour I've got, and start whisking that up, incorporate it into the flour, and then I just slowly add milk until I get that nice consistency. But I don't want the batter to be too smooth, so I just whisk it to the consistency that I want, because I want it thick. Then what I do is I dredge it in the flour, and I press on it a couple of times here and there, and I just shake off the excess. But you must get your oil temperature right. This is where KFC, I don't know what their oil temperatures are, because every time you buy KFC, it's a bucket of oil that you're eating, because it's always soggy.
I can't remember what the oil temp is.
160, 160, 160, 165, 167. Well, I don't know what they put theirs on, but and yeah, just fry it for 5 to 10 minutes, and Bob's your uncle, mate. Anyway, sorry about that. I know it's not RC, but
see, Magnified says food, guitar, and RC trucks.
yeah. Look, I hand it to Magnet. He's actually been following me on my guitar channel lately, and I thank him for that.
Cool.
He's put in some really good. You don't? What do you mean cool?
Hey,
Where are you? You only come to me when you want music.
So Jack, you're like the onion. You got many layers. You're talented in so many areas.
I'm not talented in so many areas. No, that's incorrect, because when I did my apprenticeship's here of 4 years, and then I worked in I think it was my 2nd or 3rd year. You get placement, and I worked in some really good restaurants as a placement before I finished my schooling. But I was absolutely hopeless in pastries and desserts. Absolutely hopeless. Didn't have the knack for it. Jack's make real southern fried chicken. My grandmother used to use butter. Yeah, correct. Buttermilk. That's right. They use butter. Yeah, you gotta marinate it for a while though with the buttermilk. You gotta chuck it in the fridge for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I
But
find
I'm not good with desserts or, I can make chocolate mousses. If you're in restaurants, chocolate mousse is just a basic thing. But I don't pancakes, crepes, all that sort of stuff. But when it comes to cakes and all that, forget it. No idea.
Well, Bill Biden did join us, but his video's
he?
not working. But his mic might
Where
be.
is he?
Bill, you
Where?
there?
Oh, Bill. He can
He's-
make us cry, Jake laughing. Yeah, sorry about that, Kevin. Is he there?
Bill?
He's in, but he's unable to speak or anything, I guess.
Well, that's a shame.
In your corner,
There he is.
in the corner, there's a little microphone, and there's if you're using a PC app, there's a little arrow that goes up. You can select which microphone to use and which camera to use.
I don't think he's
Oh, there you
muted.
go.
He's
There's
there.
the camera.
He's there.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Is
Hey,
y'all
Bill.
hear me now?
There he
There we
is.
Yeah,
go.
Bill Boynton. How are you, Bill? Good to see you, brother.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. Your truck is looking good there. Your red Ford pickup truck.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're actually going to do the dually thing at the back?
He's
Uh-oh.
going to cut in and out.
And thing keeps dropping.
Yeah.
If you can hear me,
Yeah.
the fenders were wide enough that I had to put some wheel fenders on it.
Okay.
Got some 30 millimeter ones on there right now. But I might go to the 25s. Just tuck them in a little bit. But it's RC 4-wheel drive Trailfinder 2 chassis with a K44 axle and a semi-truck front axle.
Yep. Looks good.
Mm. Yeah, he's got some good rigs, the Bill Boynton. Don't worry about that.
There you go.
I've seen that exact color setup on them, and
Awesome.
So right now he's actually putting the dually wheel at the back. So
Later, magnified.
I magnified.
Magnified,
Hope you'll
go,
be
Bill.
on. Hope you'll be on the video sometime soon again.
that's a 3D printed body, right?
See you later, Magnet.
Or Lexan?
It's 3D.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's,
that's
sick, man.
That's an actual paint scheme that they had back then.
Yeah, he actually put it here. This is the truck with the original truck with the paint scheme.
Yeah, he's a good builder. Don't worry about that.
Gray and white one looks good too, but that must be primered.
That was silver. Yeah, that was his base color.
Yeah, that was his base. Yeah.
So he based it off that truck there. That.
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
And then he's towing a Toyota. Yeah, he was just showing it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's a 86 Ford pickup.
Where did it go?
86 is it? He's there.
I'm trying to spotlight it, but it's not working.
Did you make the trailer?
No, the trailer is oh man, they sell it under a bunch of different names. Extra Speed, I think, is the brand that I bought.
Cool.
You made the Toyota, which it tows.
That was weird.
Sounds like that Mojave's got problems.
Yeah.
Now then
So,
the chat.
Jack, where can I find all your YouTube channels at?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I thought you said you were subscribed to me.
I'm subscribed to the one where I just for you posted the RC video the other day, but I ain't subscribed to your cooking channel and your guitar
I did put a
channel.
link in the chat. If you scroll up a little bit more, there's a link to that cooking channel.
I can't put links because I'm not blue, so he has to put them.
Okay, all right, appreciate it, Tank.
Well, you want the okay, if you want to have a look at the guitar and stuff, go for it, man.
He's a very good guitarist.
Put something in the chat, Jack, and I'll put you moderator real quick. Then you can.
I'll put my RC. You subscribe to my RC channel, Big Head,
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's my RC channel. Sorry?
Get you a link tree. That way you can put them all.
I'll wait till the my cooking my what's it called? The small channel that I created was just to show my videography and photography and stuff like that. But people were just telling me, "Oh, Jack, do cook, and people are breaking my balls. Do some cooking videos, you know." It's just too hard to do. So I thought, okay, I can do cooking videos, but I'll do them as shorts.
Nightbot is it's something automatic that you can use to actually help you do chat and things like that. So I have programmed Nightbot to actually do some stuff. So every time somebody types a shout out, it gives them a shout out.
Have you changed me to blue so I can give him the links?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Jack.
Okay, hang on. I'll just...
Hey, Jack.
Yep.
You could always show them the last 2 minutes of the cooking and then show it on the plate.
It's too much. It's too much work, Brad. You have no, mate. I'll tell you. Listen, I did an actual cooking video. It's on that channel. I did a chicken parmigiana. It took me all night because of camera positions and this and that and blah. You don't know what it's like to do when you're gonna set up your cameras and stuff and prepare everything and all that. It's too much work. I envy these people that do cooking videos. It's just it's too much. It's too much work for me to do.
Yeah. So what it has to. So if you could only hire someone to help you with the camera work, it would be perfect.
Hire someone. No, I don't think I'd hire. I mean, well, I want to hire someone if I'm not making any money.
No, but
makes sense, Brad.
If you could afford a crew, it'd be perfect.
I don't need a crew. What do I need a crew? It's like it's a passion of mine. I don't need to. It's like doing RC stuff. It's not. It's just. But people keep telling me, you know, oh, Jack, you know, make some food videos, do some cooking videos. I had a cook-off with one of a guy I met here in Australia. I actually met him personally, and he's an ex-chef as well. And I had a cook-off with him, and I won, of course, because he's got no idea.
You could be famous if you wanted to be at some
Nah, don't go that far, Brad. Don't go that. I know, yeah, that's right. That's correct. Yes. No, don't go that far, Brad. No. I just like, it's a passion of mine all my life. So it was part of my work for most of my life. You know, I spent more time in the kitchen than I did at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course. Come on, 80 hours a week. That's what cost me my health. I'll always say it. The doctors even said it. And I retired in 2000. Or retired. I'm not that old, but 2009. I had to give everything away. That's when I became really badly ill. So I had to stop doing it. And I loved. I loved working.
You were medically retired.
The medically retired. Thank you very much, there, Britt. Britt knows that.
Oh yeah.
But it cost me my health, and I didn't know that while I was doing my work. Because remember, when you're a chef, if you're going to make money, you've got to do the hours, and the hours could be anything from 70 to 80, 85 hours a week, right? You're practically spending in a kitchen, say 15, 16 hours a day, right? And that's if you want to make money. Right. If you want to work 9 to 5, go work in a bistro or a pub. That's it. But you're not going to make much. So if you think about it, in all the hours that I worked, and you're flat out, because I worked in flat out restaurants that were always busy, I never sat down and had a meal, and that was the problem. You nibble as you go. That's all you do. Nibble as you go. You don't eat a full meal. And that's going to ruin you. In time, it's going to ruin your body. And that's exactly what it did, unfortunately.
No, it's unfortunate we all can't come to Australia and experience your cooking.
Mate, I'll tell you what, Brad, if you came here, I'll cook you a bowl of chips.
You mean just
There you
French
go.
fries and stuff?
I'll cook you a
Bowl
bowl
of
of
chips.
Kevin. Yeah, I'll send you a link for the after hours. Does Kevin Gibbs come up? I've never seen Kevin Gibbs.
Well, I did send him a link, and we're going to start saying goodbye to everybody. So we'll start with AZ Froggy saying bye, and
Hang on, let me
don't
put
go
the
anywhere.
links.
We do stay on here after. We don't shut the panel, but
Yeah,
we
hang on.
will go
Let me
offline.
let me send Big Head the links. Hang on. Brett's talking too much.
Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. Go have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Thank you
Good
very
on you,
much.
mate.
Sang.
Big Head, I'm putting the links in the chat, mate.
Okay,
Thanks for having me, Frank. It's nice to see everybody and learning new stuff.
There's one. That's my guitar one. I'll just give you
Yeah,
the
I'll have to
complete
check
one.
out Jack's guitar channel.
Yeah, thanks. Anyone who wants to come on, I've got a few of the Kevin Gibbs is on there. I've got a few of the old guys on there. Brett goes on there, doesn't comment, but he watches.
Yep.
Because he sees me posting them on Facebook. But I've got a few of the RC guys there, always there. Thorsten Stock's probably, and Pascal's probably my two most loyal on my guitar channel.
Okay, cool.
That's my and this is my nature and food, whatever you want to call it. Have a look at that. There you go.
Jack, you want to say goodbye?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thanks for having me on, and thanks for letting me put the links, and thanks for making me blue. You can take me all blue now. And Brad, take a deep breath, mate. Bye, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Kurtz, thanks for dropping in. Kurt actually left. He was in the video earlier, but he kind of left.
Is he gone? Is he?
Yeah. He's in the chat, so he just said thanks.
But
So
he knows about the after hours, doesn't he?
Yeah.
His internet keeps dropping out, he says.
Ah.
Big Head RC.
I appreciate inviting me every week, sending me the email, and it's good meeting all y'all. I think it's one guy I hadn't met him before.
Sang?
Bill.
Sang.
Sang.
Sang. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, same here. Nice meeting you.
Thanks, Big and Cool. No worries. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Appreciate anyone that comes on my channels. I appreciate it.
Cool. Brad?
Thanks, everybody, and thanks, Frank, for inviting me, as always. I love having the panel. I look for Thursdays every day. And we're getting bigger and bigger on the Zoom.
Cool. Thank you very much. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and go out and race something and break something. I intend to.
Cool. Green Frog RC.
Had fun as always, Frank. Thanks for the invite. Good seeing everybody. See you guys soon.
Cool. So big and cool RC's cool. Just subbed to you, Jack.
Yeah, thank you very much there, mate. Thank you.
Bill Byton, are you there to say bye?
Yeah, I'm still here. It keeps dropping in and out. But good night to everybody on the chat there. And thanks for coming and hanging out.
I appreciate you trying to drop in, even though you're having internet issue. I appreciate it. It's been a long time we've chatted. We've chatted for years.
Yep,
and Jack,
that's right.
On social media and on everywhere. So
I'm just I'm looking at Bill Boynton, but I kind of miss his beard, mate. You know.
His beard.
Cool.
I'm used to see him with his beard, mate.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for jumping in and watching RC Talk week after week. It's a lot of fun. It's like Brad is saying, it's a nice part of the week to actually wait and talk to all you guys and chit chat about what you've been doing and what's coming up and seeing what's new in RC. So lots of fun. And guys, go charge up some batteries. Go out there and have some fun and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. We'll talk to you guys.
Charging batteries now.
Yeah.